So I'm Grace Dimaranan. I'm currently the president of the Animation Council of the Philippines. So Animation Council is a non-profit organization. Its members are all registered businesses or schools which has animation component or services. Our mandate are three things. We do help and promote the awareness in animation outsourcing for the businesses. And second one is to help in the animation education in terms of animation, whether this is CHED or TESDA or DepEd schools. And we also promote the original content, the promotion and awareness to do Filipino original content. So these are the three things that the animation industry or the Animation Council is doing right now. We need a lot of manpower in the industry. We know that we are a creative country, but not all are artists. So the number one requirement in our industry are very highly skilled, talented people who know the craft. So we need to encourage people who have creative talents to learn animation, and they really have to like it, because every day of their lives they have to draw. Either it's SpongeBob or an anime show or a game. It's an everyday thing. So you have to look at everything as lively and as cartoony. Most of our work comes from abroad. It's international standard. So we do a lot of work for Disney, Warner Brothers, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon. So you never know that Filipinos are doing the animations behind this show, but we are since 1980s. Before, we are not being named as the artist behind these famous animation shows like Mickey Mouse, Buzz Lightyear, Tom and Jerry. But as of the moment, some countries are already acknowledging the Filipinos as one of the creative artists behind these shows. The struggle is the funding. Behind an animation show, a film, or a TV series is a lot of money. But the rewards are great. Second is that we also have a lot of competitive Asian countries right now. During the 1980s and 1990s, the Philippines enjoy a very good animation industry business. But of course, the word came out that animation is a very profitable business. It's a dollar-earning business. So our other countries are also being competitive enough to get a lot of work from the Philippines. It's really a balance between increasing the manpower, increasing the investments coming in, getting the work done in the Philippines. We are known to be very good in animation, very creative people. In the Animation Council registered members, we have around 60 registered members. Half of those are animation companies and half are schools with animation courses. In total, I think at least there's around 100 studios in the country, and only half of that is registered in the Animation Council of the Philippines. To get the outsourced work, the number one thing that a company has is a showreel. So each company has a demo reel of their capabilities, whether this is a traditional animation, which is the hand-drawn animation, or digital animation using Flash or Toon Boom, Harmony, After Effects, or 3D animation using a software called Maya or Max or Blender in doing animation. There's a Japanese animation studio called Toei Animation Studio that's set up since 1986. Oh. So they're here. So they're the ones doing the, if you don't know, Dragon Ball Z, Slam Dunk, Digimon, Sailor Moon. So these are popular Japanese shows that you don't know that Filipinos are already doing here. And for foreign shows, there's a company here called Toon City who's been doing Disney shows like Buzz Lightyear, 101 Dalmatians, Mickey Mouse. They also do Tom and Jerry, Little Mermaid TV series, other works from Warner Brothers, and other companies are also doing works from Canada, some animation that we haven't watched here in the Philippines. Animation is here for the longest time, in 1980s. There's no call center yet. It's a very quiet industry. We are the number one secret of the foreign counterparts because they don't want to know that they're sending work in an Asian country. So it's good news for them because the cost is way low from what they have in their own country. So and then Filipinos can readily speak English. We relate to Western humor. We understand it perfectly. In terms of the initiatives, the number one concern is the manpower.
Okay.
So not all companies can already accommodate the trainings. So we partnered with TESDA and come up with curriculum like Animation NC2 for assistant animators, 2D Digital NC3 for Flash and digital animators, 3D Animation NC3 for 3D animation, and then recently we helped in the curriculum development with the Game Developers Association of the Philippines because we are now collaborating on some working hand in hand because animation and games go together. The new component is the programming. So we help them with 2D game art NC3 and 3D game art NC3. We also help with the curriculum visual graphics design NC3, which is the core of animation and game. For CHED, we came up with a BS, Entertainment Computing in Animation and Game Development. It's still on the works with the technical committee, but hopefully it can be promulgated next year, 2013. And then with DepEd, we worked with them in a curriculum for Tech Voc high schools. We made a curriculum for them for graphic design and basic animation. And other initiatives are seminars for production management, workshops in graphic design and animation. Okay, the entrepreneurship part, most of the artists in the industry do not know how to sell their work or what is the worth of their work. So it's about time that they know how to manage their work in terms of, animation, production, and graphic designing. Other than that, we have the Animahinasyon Festival to promote original content creation. Pinoy original content creation. What we do is we promote it abroad. We go to festivals abroad. We bring these winners, and they also garner, awards in these other festivals abroad. Animation sounds like fun. It is, if you really like what you do, but it's also a very challenging outsourcing industry. So you really have to know how to manage your people because they're all artists and you know how artists are. So there's a secret on how to manage them. So productively, so you have to, it's something fun and colorful for some people who really like this industry. So I encourage creative people to be part of this industry. If you're really into animation or into game, if you really want to be part of something you have to watch on TV eventually, industry, because we want to let it grow, employ more people, talented people in the country, not only in Manila, but also in the provinces.